Hello everyone, hope you all are fine and enjoying my class. So today this is a very small topic, that is doctrine of separation of power. So what is doctrine of separation of power? That I am going to explain you in a very easy way, which is coming under Article 50 under Indian Constitutional Law. So let's get started. So there are three main categories of government functions. Okay, there are three main categories of government function. What are those? One is legislature, second one is executive, and third one is judiciary. According to doctrine of the separation of powers, that means basically just try to understand government function. There are three types of government function. One is legislature, one is executive, one is judiciary. Okay, so these three are different three category. Now what is doctrine of separation of power? Legislature is having different power. What is the power of legislature? To make law. Okay, to make laws. Executive, to implement laws by passing orders, like implement laws. And judiciary is like to prevent, if anyone is violating the law, judiciary is going to give the protection and they are going to find out the correctness of such. Now they are having three separate powers. Now doctrine of separation of powers means no organ should interfere in others' work. Okay, that means the legislature cannot exercise the power of executive and judiciary. Similarly, executive also cannot exercise this legislature's power as well as judiciary's power. Similarly, judiciary also cannot utilize or cannot exercise the powers of legislature and executive. So they have to maintain this separation. So the legislature, executive and judiciary both should be kept separately. All is going to follow their own powers, their own work separately. So no one is going to interfere in others' work. That is actually the doctrine of separation of power. So legislature is going to make the law. Got it? So they are not going to implement the law, they are not going to do the judicial review also. Similarly, executive will implement the law and pass the order. They are not going to make the law also. Sometimes they make the law whenever the legislature or parliament delegate. That is a delegation, means we call this delegated legislature. We will do it in different video. But currently they are having some different power, so they can exercise that power only. They cannot do the judicial review. Similarly, judiciaries, they should do the judicial review. Other than judicial review, they cannot sit to make the law or they cannot implement the law and pass the order. So these three different categories of the government functions should be kept separate. No one should interfere in others' work and no one should exercise other powers. That is only known as doctrine of separation of powers. Thank you.